Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो भारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Life is explained in our scriptures at three levels. Adi Bhautik, the gross, where we are. Second is Adi Daivik, where we talk about the gods going to the heaven, going to Vaikuntha, Saket, or Kailash. That is Adi Daivik. And the third is Adhyatmik, pertaining to our essential nature. And all these three things are based on how we get identified with something. Therefore, Buddha animittantam satyam hetu pruthak apapnuan vita shokam tatha akamam abhayam padam ashnute. When one is able to recognize that this whole appearance is merely appearance and not the reality, see, then animittatam buddha, there is no cause, there is no effect. See, when the sun rises, everything is illuminated, life continues. Is it done by the sun? It is happening, it is not done. The flowers, they do not give fragrance, they are fragrant. Therefore, we have to get out of this cause and effect catch. Buddha animittatam tatyam. So, recognizing this relative world which is only on the basis of cause and effect. So, last life we are done good or bad, then this life we are suffering or enjoying, this life we are doing good and bad, next life we suffer. So, cause and effect, cause, effect, cause, effect. There is no end to it. See, similarly, I will do so much of tapasya, do so much of japa, and then I will go to Swarga. How long? Shine punne marte lokam vishanti. Again come back over here. So this cause and effect virus must be deleted from our head. So Buddha animittatam satyam, then having recognized that this relative world is only an appearance, has no existence, then hetum pruthak apapnuvan, and there is no effect, there is no cause. Therefore, once it is accepted, then vita shokam, one transcends all the miseries of life. See? We don't waste our time. Why the fire is hot? We accept it and go ahead. In the same manner, this world is like this. And he who has thus withdrawn from this relative world, then tatha akamam abhayam padam ashnute. He attains freedom from desires. Akamam padam, no desires. Desire free existence is God, Brahman, Bhagavan, Paramatma, whatever name you give. So, tatha akamam, and therefore, when there is no desire, there cannot be any fear. Most of the people who are doing upasana, they are doing upasana under the pressure of fear. Oh, Ekadashi, I have eaten something on that Ekadashi. Now what will happen? Because you wanted something out of it. Therefore, one has to, he who has attained this, then abhuta abhiniveshadhi sadrushetat pravartate vastva bhavam ch buddhvaivam nisangam vinivartate. Once it is accepted that the duality, the relative world, is not real, then we will never get involved in what is recognized as an illusion. Now, this is another most important principle. Whether we are progressing spiritually or not, you have to find out yourself. When we recognize something as an illusion, now what are the consequences of this recognition? Number one, we do not desire that. Like the mirage waters, we have recognized it is illusion. So we don't want to take little mirage waters and find out. Second thing, we do not want to improve it. We do not want to change it. We do not want to destroy it because we have recognized that as an illusion. But the same thing is not recognized by the deers, and the deers run and destroy themselves. Exactly the same way. Now, what is an illusion? Which appears under n number of conditions. If those conditions are not fulfilled, illusion cannot appear. If somebody says, I was coming in the evening, it was getting dark, but on the way I saw a lot of mirage waters, you are bluffing. Mirage water cannot come in the evening, in the dark time. In the same manner, when we recognize this world as an illusion, then number one, we will not desire anything from this world, sukha kachara. Then we will not try to improve this world. We will not like to change this world. See? Therefore, abhuta abhiniveshyadhi sadrushot pravartate. But when we imagine that this world is real, then we want to improve this world. See? And then we have NGOs, non-godly organizations. And then we collect funds. That is the basic thing. And after the funds are collected, we have to make a big building for the NGO, and then we have to have house colony for the workers, and then we have to have the cars. See? Therefore, friends, vastu abhavam cha buddhvaiva nisangam vinivartate. But when we come to know that this whole thing is merely an appearance, now how this world is an appearance? Like for the mirage waters, there are conditions. This waking world also demands conditions. Condition, identification with the gross body. Every day it is happening. Even once we have not thought of it. In the deep sleep, where are we, when are we, what are we? But we are there. The moment we are identified with the body, this waking world comes into existence. See, friends. Therefore, vastu abhavam udvaivam, he who comes to discover that this is merely an appearance, then nisangam vinivartate, he will not get attached to anything or anybody in this world. And therefore, nivrittasya apravrittasya निश्चला ही तदा स्थिति विषयः ही सह बुद्धानां तत्साम्यम अजमद्वयम्. In this manner, he who has withdrawn from this relative world completely, he will not get involved in this world. If you take the great masters like Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, they didn't have love for the world or what? They didn't jump into this improving the society. This world has always been like this thing. There is nothing new because it is illusion. You cannot write an essay on mirage waters appearing before independence, mirage water appearing after independence. No, you cannot write anything about it. Exactly the same way. This world has always been like this. Therefore, nivrittasya apravrittasya. He who has thus withdrawn from this wrong notion that this world is real and therefore withdrawn, nishchalahi tadastiti. Then what happens? His mind is totally free from any agitations. As it is now for you. You are not sleeping. Every experience is happening. But there is no reaction of the mind. So the mind is at this moment like the mirror. See? Nishchala hi tadasthiti. No changes, no nothing. Then Vishaya hi sarva buddhanam. This is the topic or the theme of attraction for the wise people. And tat samyam ayam advayam. And this is equal to the non-dual unborn reality that we are. This has to click one day. See? Because of the lot of waves, nothing is added to the ocean. And when all the waves quieten, nothing is lost to the ocean. In the same manner, waking and dream, I don't get anything. And when deep sleep and samadhi, I don't lose anything. I am ever the same. Now, who can understand this? He who is above, beyond this body identification and the notion of becoming somebody. Vishaya sahi buddhanam tad samyam ayam advayam. Therefore, thought free mind is consciousness. Wife free husband is man. Now, for that purpose, has the man to kill the wife? No. Then take her lightly. So let there be thoughts. Don't be obsessed. There should not be thoughts in the mind. Let the thoughts come, who cares? Like we listen to Vedanta, doesn't touch us. In the same manner, listen to the world. But when somebody tells us in satsanga, you are divine, no Swamiji, okay, you are a fool of the highest order, you immediately accept it. See? The more we are aware of this thing, thought free knowledge is consciousness. Therefore, tat samyam ajam advayam. Ajam anidram aswapnam prabhatam bhavati swayam. Sakrut vibhato he vaisham dharmo dhatu swabhavata. See? Now this, another important point. That experience which does not involve any valid means of knowledge, that experience is the ultimate truth. So, what could be that experience? That experience which does not involve the sense organs, because the truth is without any attributes. That experience which is neither joy nor sorrows, so mind you drop. That experience doesn't come and go, therefore ahankar you drop. So, sense organs, organs of action, mind and intellect, when these operations are stopped, that experience is the truth. See? Ajam anidram aswapnam prabhata bhavati swayam. And to know this, we don't need any other means of knowledge. If I had to see the colors and forms, I need eyes. If I had to hear, I need ears. If I had to feel, I need mind. If I had to understand concepts, I need intellect. But the truth is neither with attributes, nor as a feeling, nor as a concept. So all these known means of knowledge, they are important. And therefore, Bodhi is revealed to itself. Now see, even if God comes and tells us, you don't exist, do you think we'll care for that? Our being doesn't require certification by anything or anybody. Now, our being, how do we know? Through sense organs, through mind, intellect? No. Therefore, Bhavati Swayam Sakrut Vibhato Hevaisha. And therefore, this truth, the self, is of its own self illumined. And that is why one should never struggle. Our struggle is we want certain things to happen. If that doesn't happen, we are disturbed. Now, what are the things which disturb us the most? When we sit quiet for meditation, thoughts should not come. Poor thoughts, where will they come? In the nose. Our struggle is we keep the eyes open and we should not see. See, thoughts will come in the mind. How do you deal with the thoughts? I don't know why dirty thoughts come in the mind. And whenever I sit for meditation, that time only the thoughts come. I think it is because of meditation. On the contrary, remain indifferent. Who cares? Good thoughts, bad thoughts, doesn't make any difference. Whether it's a tsunami or a small ripple, does it make any difference to the ocean? Whether it is Ganges waters or it is a gutter water, does it make any difference to the water? No. Water is water. Exactly the same way, this obsession of quietening everything forcibly will never be successful. The only way is क्या फर्क पड़ता है महामंत्र. Sometimes the mind is disturbed. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? अरे ना, who cares? Our mind is like your children. They are constantly seeking attention. So when elderly people sit, they will come with their toys and all that. Sit right in the beginning. But elderly people are talking on something, but they want to show, and they'll be taking the car, bring in front of you, give one heart and get out. In the same manner, the mind is seeking attention. So, what to do with such a mind? What can we do with such a child? If you hit him, he will make more noise. So, the only way is remain indifferent don't recognize his presence also. In the same manner, don't give any value to any thought. There is nothing like good thought, bad thought. There is nothing like good Taliban, bad Taliban. See, friends, सुखम आव्रियते नित्यम दुःखम विव्रियते सदा यस्य कस्यच धर्मस्य ग्रहेण भगवान असौ. Now, Bhagavan, our essential nature, Sukham avriyate nityam, Dukkham avriyate sada. So, our divine nature is covered by joy and sorrows. See? Now, this covering we have to very simply understand. It's not difficult. Colors and forms cover the vision, sense organs cover the mind, mind covers the eye, the intellect, eye covers the life, life covers the pure consciousness. See? Like the waves cover the ocean, ocean covers the water. See how when we give too much importance to the worldly objects, we are going far away from ourselves. Second thing, when we are enslaved by our own sense organs, I want this particular type of food, I will not eat, going away from yourself. Or else under the influence of the likes and dislikes, enslaved by the mind. Things should be like this, not like that. And the fourth thing, every small little issue becomes an ego. All these things are covering our divine nature. Therefore, Sukham avriyate nityam, Dukkham vivriyate sada. Therefore, we are constantly wanting, I want only happiness. Friends, happiness or miseries, they do not influence us unless we have given importance to them. See, anything you give importance, whichever positive, negative, we will suffer. See, take an example. I don't like somebody. Now, that somebody doesn't know that I don't like him or her. And that fellow will come again and again. Swamiji, no, I can't do anything. Because who is making me miserable? Not that dumb fellow, but my likes and dislikes, that is making me miserable. So, what can you do with such people? Understand, like for food, we have got allergies. Like I got allergy for the milk. If I take milk too much, I get upset. Whole stomach becomes bad. In the same manner, we are having allergy even at the thought level. So don't have to fight. Keep away. See, avoid. That is the only way to keep ourselves cool. So, yasya kasya cha dharmasya grahena bhagavan asau. Therefore, we are thus constantly covered by all these things or even the people around us. And therefore, we become miserable. See, like we want somebody and we don't want somebody. They whom we want, that we don't get. And what we don't want, that comes in your head. What will you do? See, friends. Therefore, अस्ति नास्ति अस्ति नास्ति 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 इति वा पुनः चलस्थिरयो अभाव भाव भावैः आवृणोति एव बालिशः. Now here it is said about the self Atma. What are the various types of thoughts? The thoughts are asti, that the Atma is. Others say no, there is nothing like Atma. The third, no, it is there sometimes it is not there. Four say, no, there is nothing like Atma. Get rid of that. These are the four views that the Atma is constantly moving or absolutely steady, or it is both moving as well as steady, and it is of the nature of total absence. Now, such fools, Balisha, such fools are covering the divine nature. Therefore, one simple technique I tell you. Balishaha, fools. How to deal with them? Vado na avalambyaha. Keep away. Don't discuss anything. 100% avoid. Our peace of mind is more valuable for us than the whole world. Let us not waste our time in improving others. God has failed. He told me, यार मैं इतना ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, दुनिया सुधरती नहीं. No, no, I will do it. Suffer. See, friends, our peace of mind is topmost priority. And how do we know we are at peace? Be very attentive. Two symptoms. Symptom number one, we do not talk to ourselves. Then you are at peace with yourself. See? And second, we do not talk to others also unless essential. And before we talk to somebody, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? Like a poultry farm, caw, 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 caw. Others are running away. Piri, we've caught, listen to me. See? Because mind expresses as speech. Speech is the reaction of the mind to the experiences which are gathered through the sense organs. Objects are outside. The gateways of the world is through the sense organs. They get collected in the mind. And if that mind is reacting, the reaction of the mind is in terms of words. When we close our eyes, colors and forms don't enter in our mind. Therefore, no comments about any color or mind or color or form. Now, you can't keep all your sense organs closed. We have to live in this world. So, let the world enter our mind through the sense organs, but our spiritual practice is no comments, dekho, suno, mat bolo. Don't get involved with kids. Many places it happens. See, we had a retreat in Goa, and that one maid servant, she had a small baby, very smart, very sweet baby. Now, these smart children are dangerous. They'll come and destroy everything. So when satsang is going on or other people are sitting, he will come and do this thing, that thing, and some of the elderly people, they will start playing it. You have not come there to play with the kids. See, this principle I have learned in USA. I saw one of my friend, I told her, I said, look here, you are going to USA for the first time. You have got that dirty habit of talking to any child and holding. The moment you touch somebody, they say, why did you touch my child? You have got bad intentions. See? Don't get involved. Forget about other children. With your children, keep a distance, not beyond. Thus far, not further. When we thus recognize that we are unnecessarily getting involved, we have to withdraw. And withdrawal is in terms of don't talk to yourself. And if you have to talk, ask, is it necessary to talk? कोट्यश्चतस्रा एतास्तु गृहैर्यासां सदा वृतः भगवान् अभिः अपृष्टः येन दृष्टः स सर्वदृक्. Because of these four kinds of notions, Paramatma is covered. Paramatma is moving, it is stable, it is not, it is there, or all kinds of things are covering the divine. And therefore, this reality that we are, he who has thus recognized this, his life is fulfilled. Sa Sarvadruk. He has known everything. There is nothing more to be known. It doesn't matter whether we know something in this world or not. Why corona has come, why corona is spreading, and then who was the prime minister of Nepal? How does it matter? What matters is, do we know ourselves? Like eyes cannot see themselves, mind cannot know itself. When the mind is focused to its own source, the mind dissolves in pure consciousness, like the ice dissolves in the waters. He who has thus recognized this, prapya sarvajnatam krishnam brahmanyam padamadvayam anapannadimadhyantam kiveta parimihate. See, now he who has thus attained this sarvajna, all omniscient, and that which is without the beginning, center, and the end, Adi Madhyantahina, he who has discovered this reality, then be attentive. Then will he get involved in this world? See, the word is Kim etaha param ihate. Will he want something more? I want to do this, I want to do that. One best example I can think is Tulsidas Ji Maharaj has not written Ramcharitmanas for doing the prachar of Ramayana. Swanta Sukhaya Tulasi Raghunatha Gatha. See? You cannot. Your attention will be on your own self. Therefore, don't get involved in this world. Hold on to your own being. Vipranam vinayo heshaha shama prakrita uchyate damaha prakriti dantatvat evam vidvam shamam vrajet. Now he who is thus wanting to abide in his essential divine nature, what should be the lifestyle? First is Vinaya. Vinaya is humility. Humility doesn't mean daridrya. Hey, papo papa karma ham. I am your dasas, chappals, renu, kunu, ram, ram. See? Don't get lost in that. See? It's all words. You'll see if you go to Haridwar, Rishikesh, there most of the people they have got a standardized expression. See? गुरु महाराज की कृपा से, भगवान के आशीर्वाद से, महात्माओं के संकल्प से, like this Carnegie's books, how to write applications, standardize exactly the same way, a standardized expression. So when these kind of things come, I delete it. Of course, I don't read any WhatsApp. So those who are sending, stop sending. They go to garbage. I don't read anything. Vipranam vinayo heshaha. Therefore, when we are abiding in ourselves, then this is their real submission to the divine. Then shamaha prakrita uchyate. Then shamaha, their mind is quiet naturally. They don't have to struggle. Friends, wherever there is a struggle, we are abnormal. Simple rule. If we have got asthma, our breathing will be Not normal. Hmm. Hmm. Because you are not normal. If we are hard of hearing, we will be struggling. And whenever we struggle in life, we get tired, we get bored, then we go to sleep in satsang. Why people come and sleep in satsang? Because they are not able to take this thing. For them, Nanda ke Anand Bhayo Jai Kanaya Lal. There they can dance. But where they come over here, they are completely clean bowled. So, Swabhavika Shamaha, they are naturally quiet. Prakrutam Shama Uchate. Damaha Prakriti Dantatvad. And then Dama is complete control over their sense organs. And because now they are no more extrovert. See? Control over sense organs. This is the most important thing, my friends. Only one organ we should work on, and that is tongue. Is two in one. Constantly talking, karmendriya. Constantly eating, jnanendriya. Control this one. Now, suppose we keep on eating, doesn't matter, we'll destroy ourselves. But when we keep on talking, we destroy others also. See? Therefore, Damaha Prakriti Dantatvat, then their control over all the faculties will be natural because their faculties, they have gone back to the Prakriti. So eyes, the colors and forms have gone to the eyes. Eyes have gone to the mind. Mind has gone to the eye. Eye has gone to the Chetana, the life. Life has gone to Paramatma. Even if you try this, don't worry about whether you understand or not. You are sitting quiet. From the toe up to the loins is the Prithvi Tattva. Dissolve it in the waters. Jala Tattva. Jala Tattva is from the loins up to the Umbalikas. So here Prithvi Tattva is dissolved. Now below the loins there are no legs. Then from the waters, so from above the Umbalikas up to the heart is the Agni Tattva. Dissolve the waters in the Agni Tattva. So near below Umbalikas there is nothing. Then dissolve the Agni Tattva in the Vayu Tattva, which is from the heart up to the throat. Now below the heart there is nothing. Then this Vayu Tattva is dissolved in the space which is between the throat and the Bhrumadhya, eyebrows. So below the throat there is nothing. Now dissolve this space, Akash Tattva, in the Manas Tattva, which is from the Bhrumadhya up to the Sahasrara. And dissolve that Manas Tattva in the infinite. Slowly, when you practice it sincerely, life becomes effortless. We continue to lead a normal life. Don't become abnormal. When some guests come to your house, no. Receive them, talk to them, give them tea, coffee, ask them to wash dishes, normal. See? So, Damaha Vidwan Shamam Vrajed. Similarly, the Shama, the mind also becomes simple and quiet, it is natural. Therefore, wise people don't talk unnecessarily. Savastu sopalambam cha dvayam lokikamishate. Avastu sopalambam cha shuddham lokikamishate. Therefore, when the worldly things are available, then that is called as the waking state, Jagrata Avastha. And when the duality is without the objects, then it is called as the Swapna Avastha. So these are the two experiences that we all go through. And both experiences have got the same thing. When objects are available, experiences are happening, waking. When objects are not available, yet experiences are happening, dream. When neither the objects are available nor the experience is happening, it is a deep sleep. In this manner, jnanam neyam cha vidneyam sada budhaihi prakirtitam. In this manner, the wise people talk about the truth is that which is supporting the waking, dream, and deep sleep, but not getting influenced by anything. When the waking world is dropped, no identification with the body, we don't disappear. See, there is another technique I'll tell you. Try. What must be the experience of the space? So when a glass breaks, the space in the glass doesn't go out because the glass is in the space. Space is not in the glass. In the same manner, the body is in me. I am not in the body. So let the body die. Who cares? Nothing happens to me. Who is this me? Gaganopamoham Avadhut Gita. Chidakasharupas Shivoham Shivoham. Sada Budhaihi Prakirtitam. So therefore, these three experiences, Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, that we take and work on it, that whatever gain we had in the dream, it cannot be smuggled to the waking. Whatever riches we have got in the waking, it cannot be smuggled in the dream. And their absence in the deep sleep doesn't make us miserable. So nothing happens to us, in fact. No, no, no. God realization, I can read your mind. With your own mind, you are already frustrated. Why read somebody else's mind? Do we have got less garbage in our house? We collect people's garbage. See, don't get lost in that. Hold on to the truth. Therefore, ज्ञाने च त्रिविधे ज्ञेये क्रमेण विदिते स्वयं सर्वज्ञता ही सर्वत्र भवति यः महाधियः. Therefore, he who is able to recognize these three experiences that we go through. When the body identification, waking happens. When identification with the subtle body, dream happens. When identification with their absence, deep sleep happens. So they come and go, come and go. Nothing has come and nothing has gone as regard I am concerned. I am ever the same. देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहांतर प्राप्ति धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति. See, childhood has come and gone. What the difference it made to us? The teenage has come and gone. Middle age has come and gone. Old age will also go. How many bodies we have been supporting in our existence? Millions. Not only this body, but that of the mosquitoes, crocodiles, snakes, cockroaches, great saints and sages, everything. Nothing happened to the space. That Chidakasha Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. See? So ज्ञाने च त्रिविधे ज्ञेये क्रमेण विदिते स्वयं सर्वज्ञता ही सर्वत्र भवति यः महाधियः. Such a wise man, he is able to recognize that he is supporting everything, but nothing is touching him. So, he यज्ञेयाप्यपाक्यानि विज्ञेयान्य प्रमा अग्रयाणतः तेषाम् अन्यत्र विज्ञेयान् उपलम्बस्त्रिषु स्मृतः. See, therefore, हेयः What should be rejected? These three experiences, Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti. Heyaha. Then Neyaha, what should be recognized, what should be known, what is worthy of knowing is our essential nature, Brahma Swarupa. Heya, Neya. And thereafter, uh, Praptavyam, what should be attained, Pandityam, study of the scriptures. So, first is don't get too much involved in these three experiences of Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti. Second thing, do not consider yourself to be a papoham, papa karmaham. And third, you may do anything or not, doesn't matter. Satsanga should not be a compromise in life. But then we should not become professional satsangi. Professional satsangis are those who are challenged for the Mahatma. So many Mahatmas have come and gone. Above try tomorrow. Asangoham, asangoham. We don't change at all. See? Therefore, then one has to give up all the wrong notions. Prashamaniya doshaha. So raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, all of them to be quietened, and then only one is able to recognize what the truth is. And all other things are only avidya kalpita. They are only imagined, projected by the mind. प्रकृत्याकाशवज्ञेयां सर्वे धर्मा अनादयः विद्यते न हि नानात्वं तेषां कचन किंचन. See, प्रकृत्या आकाशवज्ञेया सर्वे धर्मा. All the jivas are like the space. One day one person asked Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi, I can understand and accept that God is Nirgun Nirakar, no form, no name. Then why these gods and pictures and statues are required? How can a formless can take a form? So Bhagwan said, forget about God for the time being. Who are you? Body or the soul? Of course, I am the soul. I am the jiva. Now, what is the shape of the jiva? See, on this also different philosophies have got different thing. In one philosophy, they say the jiva is of the shape of the body. So if the jiva is to be born from the elephant body to a mosquito body, what a congestion will be there in the mosquito body. See, is the light having any particular shape? One principle, tattva is formless. Gold you have studied in chemistry. We have not studied one quality. What is the shape of the gold? All other things we know. Because tattva is that which doesn't have a form. See? And therefore, prakrutya akashavajneya sarve dharma anadaya. So, by nature, all the jivas are like the space. They have no shape, there is no form. When the light has no shape, no form. One more thing I'll tell you. In fact, you are not seeing either me or the light. Light is between the bulb and my face. If light is there, you will not be able to see me. But you are seeing because your vision is not obstructed by the light. Second thing, what you are seeing, my face, no. Face also you are not seeing. What you are seeing is the light reflected on my face. Nascent light can never be experienced. Only the reflected light is experienced. Similarly, nascent, pure conscious existence can never be known. Only the reflected will be known. So the consciousness is reflected in the mind as Chidabhasa. So the mind plus Chidabhasa makes the mind enlivened. Mind is inert by itself. Mind has no life. It is the karya of the Prakriti. But in that mind, when the consciousness is reflected as Chidabhasa, then that mind plus Chidabhasa together enlivens the mind. This enlivened mind is called as the Jiva. See? In deep sleep, there is no body thought. Because there is no body thought, then consciousness cannot reflect without the thought. So there is no body identification. Prakriti, mind is always there. In deep sleep, is only the mind that is functioning. There is no body born. In waking, we are 100% ego. In dream, we are 50% ego, ahankar. In deep sleep, zero ego. See? Prakrutya akashavajneya sarve dharma analaya. And since how long the waves are coming in the ocean? Since how long? Anadi. No, no. It has no beginning. But where from they are coming? They are coming from the heavens. See? They are all already existing, but in unmanifest state. Bijasyantarivangkuro jagadidam prang nirvikalpam punaha. Like the huge tree is contained in that small tiny seed, in the same manner, the whole expanse is included in the divine, and therefore, something coming out of the space is like space. See? Therefore, vidyate nahi nanatvam tesham kanchana kinchana. Therefore, there is no difference between the jivas. They are all one. Is there any difference between the lights in different bulbs? A bulb in the temple is a holy bulb. The bulb in the toilet is unholy bulb. See, friends, the Prakashak, the illuminator, remains untouched by what is illumined. This is our day-to-day experience. When I see the blue color, eyes don't become blue. When I see the red color, eyes don't become red. I see the green color, eyes don't become green. Because the illuminator doesn't get influenced by what is illuminated. We illuminate waking, dream, their absence, and samadhi. We don't get influenced by any one of them. In this, what sadhana will you do? Tell me. Relax. Don't struggle in life. See? Adi Buddha Prakrutaiva Sarve Dharma Sunishtitaha Jasaiva Bhavati Kshanti So Amrutatvaya Kalpate. Therefore, the self is always Nitya Bodha Swarupa, is always eternal experience. Nitya Bodha Swarupa Sunishtita Yasaiva Bhavati Kshanti. And he who has thus come to this conviction, he alone can attain freedom from the relative world. See, never we were born, nor do we grow, nor do we die, nor there is a possibility of experiencing our own absence. This eternal, uncreated, unmodifying, unending is our direct experience. So, what more sadhana we want to do? Therefore, the real spiritual practice is a process of undoing and unbecoming. Saha amritatvaya kalpate. Yasaiva bhavati kshanti. Such a person alone is able to be at peace with himself. Etad buddhva buddhiman syat. Krutakrutyaschya bharata. Life is fulfilled. There are no loose ends left. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Then what is life? Time pass. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Each and every mantra will help us at the time of emergency in our thinking. Our life becomes miserable because of wrong thinking process. Continuing further, आदिशान्ता ह्यनुत्पन्ना प्रकृत्यैव सुनिर्वृता सर्वे धर्मा समाभिन्ना अजम साम्यम विशारदम. Therefore, the self is always eternally peace, unborn, and always withdrawn, and always undivided. Sama abhinna ajam samyam visharadam. This is what is ultimate in life. Make this as your spiritual practice. Try this. Sit in front of the mirror and work. Exactly what is happening. When we move the hand, the reflection also moves. See? When we lit a candle in front of the mirror, there is a reflection of the mirror there also. But if we touch the flame, we'll get burnt. But is that reflection burning the mirror? No. Work. So many things which are in the mirror, have they come from outside? No. They only appear. And ultimately, the same surface of the mirror has become everything. In the same manner, the antakaran alone has become everything. Antakaran expresses as sense organs. Sense organs express as sense objects. So the mirror is reflecting everything, not getting influenced by anything. The mirror itself has become the trees, the rivers, the human beings, the animals, the movement, everything. And therefore, the mirror is not influenced by what is illumined or reflected in the mirror. Exactly the same way. Everything is the mind alone. When the mind is enfolded, that time, where are we? Space gone. When are we? Time gone. What are we? Object gone. We continue to be. आदिशान्ता जनुत्पन्ना प्रकृत्यैव सुनिर्वृता सर्वे धर्मा समाभिन्ना अजम साम्यम विशारदम. Therefore, there is but one reality. All differences are only at the surface level. वैशारद्यम तो वै नास्ति भेदे विचरताम सदा भेद निम्ना पृथक वादा तस्मात् ते कृपणा स्मृता. See? Therefore, those who are constantly living in the differences, see, those who talk differences, those who establish differences, those who support differences, they are worthy of being indifferent to them. See, Vaisharadhyam tu Vainasti, Vede Vicharatam Sada. That is not wisdom. See, To see the differences, we don't require wisdom. To see a common denominator, we require something higher. See? Like there are so many of us, differences. But the space because of which we have become many is common. But where is our attention? Only on the things and beings, not on the space. In the same manner, differences, man, woman, but important, both of them are alive. Life is common. See? So Vaisharadhyam tu vai nasti bhede vichartam sada bheda nimna prithakvadaha. And therefore, they are called as miserable, deenahina, kripana phalayetava. What will I get if I do this thing? What will I get if I do this thing? See? One elderly man, he came in Vrindavan, I was that time. What will I get if I chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare? What will I get? I said, you will get nothing. Then why should I chant? Don't chant, who cares? You are not telling me I should chant. No, I should not. Why should you chant? Do you think Krishna needs your terrible voice? Do you know why this question is coming to your mind? What will I get? You must be Bania by DNA. Banias only can think, what will I get? Can't we think, what can I give? See? Therefore, Krupana Phalahetavaha. They are called Krupana, conjuice. So, Ajay Samme tu ye केचित् विश्यन्ति सुनिश्चिताः ते हि लोके महाज्ञाना तच्च लोको न गाते. But those who are abiding in this non-dual absolute being, they are mahajnanaha. They are really the ultimate wise people in this world. Loko nagahate, and therefore average people, they will not be able to even comprehend it. And that is why wise people are those who do not get insulted. Like sometime the other day, one parents came, a sweet child, born after a very long gap. So they came, the child, first of all, he saw me, Dadiwala, he started. Then, after some time, he became open, he came and sat in my lap. And then he started pulling my beard. Will I say, you are insulting me to that child? In the same manner, wise people, we may say anything to them. They don't get insulted. They know, bachcha hai. See, friends. So, te hi loke mahajnana, taccha loko nagahate. The average people, the ignorant people will never understand what it is. Ajeshu ayam asankrantam dharmeshu jnanamishyate yato na kramate jnanam asangam tena kirtitam. See? This conscious knowledge in the absolute self is untouched by or through any means of knowledge. Colors and forms are gathered through the eyes, sounds through the ears, but our being does not involve any instrument of knowledge. You have to again and again hold on to this principle. That experience where sense organs are switched off, so Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasanda gone. Mind switched off, therefore likes, dislikes gone. Intellect is quiet, therefore I versus you gone. Yet we remain. Aheyam anupadeyam. You cannot reject yourself. And therefore, you need not gain yourself. Self realization is a total loss. Is it not? Deep sleep is a total loss. In deep sleep, we have nothing, we are nowhere, we are nobody. If this is what is moksha liberation, then we don't want it. I want to hold on to my property, to my children. Continue. See? Asangam jnanam tena kirtidam. Therefore, this knowledge is untouched, unattached. अणुमात्रेपि वैधर्मे जायमाने अविपश्चितः असंगता तदा नास्ति किमुता किम उत वर्णम च्युति. Therefore, the people who are all the time getting lost in my religion, your religion, this is good, that is good, and all kinds of torture to the body, they are unable to understand even 1% anything. See, they'll be involved in something. Do not tie down with any label to yourself. Be a generic product. The moment you label yourself, you are lost in samsara. See, I was in Gujarat and went to some ashram, very nice ashram. So there are so many small students studying with the yellow clothes and all that. So when I went there, they came in, Maharaj, namaste, namaste. So I was standing before the Lord. So Krishna's statue, very nice one, good one. So, are you? Which is your sampradaya? So I am a professional bluff master. So I saw the whole mahol. It is Vaishnav. I said, I am Vaishnav. Vaishnav? Namaste. Swamiji. Suppose I say, I am Shaiva. See, friends. Therefore, Anumatrepi Vaidharme Jayamane Avipashita. Even little bit of difference you make. In Taittiriya Upanishad, it is said, Udaram antaram kurute asatasya bhayam gato bhavati. You make a little bit of difference, you are lost in the fear in your life. Therefore, asangata sada nasti. So those who do not have this uh, freedom from the attachment, how one can get freedom from this world? अलब्धावरणा सर्वे धर्मा प्रकृति निर्मला आदौ बुद्धा सदा मुक्ता बुध्यन्ते इति नायका. Therefore, when all the conditionings are rejected, avarana shunyata, alabdha avaranaha, sarve dharma prakriti nirmala, by default we are all free and pure. You know, our condition is like what? I am taking little more time, if you don't mind. Is okay? Only 1 or 2 verses are there. Our condition is like the mobile phone. When it is bought from the market, from the shop, it is perfect. Then we go on downloading free apps, free apps, free apps. And that device has its own limitations. But we don't understand. And then the phone hangs. Exactly, we all hang. Swamiji, going through depression. Download or अपनी औकात पहचानो. What can you handle in life? Don't get too much involved. Then learn to delete. Learn to delete. And how do we delete? Don't talk about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. See? No, I know Swamiji, when he was there, who asked you? See? There is one Swami in me. I went to their house. She was staying with her mother. And then that mother started talking about that Swamini, about her childhood, when she was a child. So I told that Swamini, I said, Mama, get a cup of tea for me. I got rid of her. Then I scolded that mother. I said, remember, she is no more your child. Don't bring your dirty past. When she was like that, she said, who asked you? It's very important But elderly people try to show how much close I am to them. No, don't. Keep away. See? Otherwise, we all suffer maximum only because of relations. See? Whole Mahabharata relation. Keep away. Proper distance. Otherwise, we'll suffer. So, alabdha varna sarve dharma prakriti nirmala. Essentially, we are pure, uncontaminated. Ado buddha sada mukta buddhyanti iti nayakaha. Having thus recognized this thing, don't get involved in this world. क्रमतेन हि बुद्धस्य ज्ञानं धर्मेषु तायिनः सर्वे धर्मास्तथा ज्ञानं न एतद्बुद्धेन भाषितम्. Therefore, this ultimate knowledge is untouched, uncontaminated by anything. But those who are not able to understand this, they are totally destroying themselves and people around them. And the last verse tells us, Durdarshamidam gambhiram ajam samyam visharadam buddha padam anatnatvam namaskuryo yathabalam. Therefore, this difficult to recognize, very simple, deep, unborn, pure, uncontaminated experience of one's being, one salute to them. Like the ornament salute to the gold by discarding their speciality of name and form and individuality. The waves salute the ocean by disappearing in the ocean. Waves never become the ocean, they disappear in the ocean. Ocean can become the wave cannot become the ocean. In this manner, our individuality is surrendered at the divine will, and that is the ultimate in life. There, after 3 verses, Bhagavan Shankaracharya first of all salutes the Brahma Tattva, then Gaudapadacharya, and then his Guru Govindapadacharya. With this, we have completed the Anatha Shanti Prakaranam of Mandukya Upanishad. Reflect on it again and again and be happy. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.